that is 6 marks that you will be losing if you did not put your title and your scale at the bottom of each one, right? If it is section, sectional, elevation, scale 1 to 100, scale 1 to 50, whatever the scale is, you will read and see what scale that you are required to do, and then you ensure that you have that there, right? So it's important to put your title and scale. Now your room names must be on your plan. You must have your room names. Don't take it for granted because the technical drawing, they have to know that you're seeing the this, so this one has to be the T. You must ensure that your title and scale is in. So I just pull a drawing here from what the students did before. So you have your title and scale in the middle, and so on block letters, so you must have it in block letters. So you must have your title and scale in each room. So I think yours probably just have about 3. Alright, so the computer room, the drawing, technical drawing room, what's the other one? Your locker area. So note that please. The area where your locker will be is your locker area. Where your locker is located, that is your locker area. So you have, this might be a locker here. So this area here is where you have your locker, so you call it a locker area. Right? So your locker area. Your lockers now will be, oh sorry, that one needs to be lowercase. So this here will be lowercase. I'll talk about these after. So the area is locker area, and it must be block letters. That's why you have all of the other room names, right? So your locker area, computer room, technical drawing room, bathroom, teacher's bathroom, student bathroom, etc., etc. Right, so your title and scale, your name, your captions. So the captions for all of the fixtures or features that you use, you are going to write and make sure that you have a little note on it. So for example, where I just mentioned locker, so on the locker you will have the word locker. This will be lowercase. The height of the text will be 100. So the height of the text for writing locker, WC, which is your water closet or your toilet, your WB, your vanity basin, well, we don't have shower, but all of the things that you have on plan, you need to, don't take it for granted that they see a square and that has to be a desk. No. So desk, you don't have to put it for each one, but you can just put maybe about 3 because you have quite a few, right? So you can stagger 1, 2, maybe 1 to the middle, right? So desk, your stool or your chair, so you must have that. In the computer area, you will have things like a shelf. All of these will be lowercase 100 as the height of the text. So make sure that all of the things are there. So when you look at this drawing that I have here, you see in kitchen. No, actually where she had breakfast bar, that should have been smaller. Refrigerator, WB, sink. So everything, stove, everything is there so that we know what those are, right? Let's see. Your walk area, so walk area, that's again will be the same height as your text, right? So that will be the same height as your text corridor, same height of your text. So everything else will be small, so the height of the text 100 millimeters. You have to label. No, with the steps, what we do, we put an arrow to show where you are. Yes, I'll talk about that one. Your step down. Alright, so I have step. So your step down. Now all of your external walls, now you see this, let me show you this here. You can't afford to lose marks for this. So this here, for this individual, she had a door, there's no step down. So you're telling me that outside, because there's no platform here, but from outside, you walk it straight inside. Yeah, so she lost marks here for the step down. None of those here had step down. Even here where the veranda is, no step down. So this one, no step down. So you have to remember to put step down from the building to onto the platform. You will need a step down there. So wherever your doors are, from the building to get down onto your platform, they must have a step down there. So ensure that your drawing has the step down lines on it. You don't want to lose a half mark here, half mark here, because they're going to add up, right? So the step down is important. Ensure that you have step on your plan. Most of you, I think most of you had step on the plan. Most of you, probably one individual, when I marked, there was no step. So ensure that you have step on your plan, and your step must have, you want to put an arrow that says up, right? So on the, so whether you have a small step, whether you have the step right or wrong, just ensure that there is an arrow. So create an arrow. So you draw a line, right? So slant your line on both sides and have the word up there. So you can do that since it goes right here. You can do one here, and you can probably do one on the side, in the back here, or one on the side here. If you go, especially if it goes right or wrong. If you have one here, you may have one here, one here, one here. You can just do two, right? So make sure that the arrow is there to show that you are stepping up. You're going up from there. So it's important to put your step down, your step, and then you put your arrow here to indicate. Next. Questions so far? Any questions so far? Sometimes your captions, it depends on, let me see, I think the captions are I think it's about 4 marks or so for the captions. Yeah, because it's in different, so what they do, they mark you for application, knowledge, application, and practical ability. So sometimes you get marked for knowledge, so you will have it, so they may give you 1 mark for having it. Then for application, it might be probably 2 marks there for application, there for where you did it and the heights and so. And then the practical ability. So sometimes it's not practical because you put a note that does not relate. Another 2 marks, so that's 5 marks sometimes. So with that, you want to make sure that you cross all your I's, dot your I's, and then cross your T's. Alright? Dimensioning. Write a number if you did not have dimension on your floor plan. You must dimension and dimension properly. So your dimension again will be in 3 different sections. From knowledge, if you have, once you have it, even if it's not done properly, you get 1 mark for knowledge. Then they mark you for application. Application, I don't know if it's 3 marks there. And practical ability is either 3 or 4 marks. So it is marked on the different heads. So it might seem as though it's just 2 marks there, but the 2 marks in one section and then in the other section as well. So you have to ensure that you put in your proper dimensioning. In the dimensioning, the lines must be, let me explain it here. Alright. Now you see how the building here is L-shaped? What some of you did, you dimension at the top here, and then dimension at the bottom. You're supposed to have your dimension in 1 line. So the first dimension line on that side, second dimension line, the third. So in this case here, notice the building is L-shaped, but when you do your dimension, you have to start your dimensions. So this individual started here on this end. So you go from end point to here, you offset the 1,000, and you do end point, then you come over here. So you continue here, your lines will be